Hello everybody, it's Yasmin Vorajee from Tiny Time Big Results, and I'm really excited to share this free training with you on how to make money consistently in your business. Don't worry, you're not going to have to look at this mug the whole time. I am going to be switching to slides shortly, but I just wanted to kind of say hello and just thank you for taking this time to be with me, because I know that your time is valuable. We all have tiny time after all, and so the fact that you've taken this time out to, I suppose, really spend this time with me and discover what it is that will help you to make money consistently in your business. I'm very privileged and honored that you've decided to share this time with me, so thank you so much. Now, the purpose of this free training is to help you understand the things that you need to focus on in your business to help you make money consistently. And I've got a lot of content that I want to share with you. Like all of my trainings, I want to make sure that I give you as much value as possible. In this training, what I'm going to be sharing with you are the 3 areas that you need to focus on the most in your business. Because if right now you are not making money consistently in your business, I know that's costing you a lot, and we're going to be talking about that shortly. So I'm going to be talking to you about what it means when you're not making money consistently, what are some of the things that are maybe holding you back from actually making that money, and how you can turn it around really simply. I suppose it's a hard lesson that I am sharing with you, because now when I am working in my business, I'm like jump, 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 but it wasn't always like that. And so I want to be able to share with you what made it, I suppose, turn around for me, and how obviously it can help you as well. I'm going to be sharing a little bit about something that I am releasing shortly, which I'm really excited about, and I think you're going to really enjoy it as well. I think it's going to get a huge benefit from it. And then towards the end, I'm going to be wrapping up with a little secret about Marie Forleo that you may not be aware of. And I think you're going to really enjoy that. So stay tuned, because we're about to dive into the content. So, like I said, you're not going to look at this mug the whole time. I'm going to switch over to the slides now so that you can just absorb, take notes. I have my cup of coffee here. Hope you've got something there as well, so that we can get the most out of this, because I love doing these sessions because I want to make sure that you do get the most out of it. So we are talking about consistent money and how to make it in your business. So I'm going to switch it over to the slides. Hello slides, there you are. Okay, and there we go. Share screen. Awesome. Now you can see me. Hopefully it's still over there in the little, I'll just put myself right in the little corner over there. Hello. So you can still see me. And I might switch that off if I feel like it. Anyway, so how to make money consistently in your business. I honestly, every time I go to an event, I hear people talking about, the feast or famine, and the roller coaster of, just constantly struggling to make money. Now, for you, it might be €1,000, pounds, dollars. We'll just call it dollars for now. It could be $1,000. It could be $3,000. It could be $5,000. It could be $10,000. But when you're not making money consistently in your business, so you are constantly, kind of, maybe you make a few hundred one month, and then maybe a couple of thousand in another one, and then it goes back to a couple of hundred. That can be really exhausting and draining and boring. And for me, it's not about just having those big launches. See, a lot of online marketers are always talking about, we have one big launch, and that's how we make money in the whole year. Because you may not be at that point. You may still be, still attracting your kind of your bread and butter clients. You may not want a business like that, and for you to be able to know that you have enough money coming in every month to cover your bills, to make sure that you have money left over to invest in your business, and also to have some fun with, for you, that consistency is really important, to know that you are able to make money on a regular basis. So if you want to take time out, if maybe, for example, in the summer you want to take time out because the kids are on holiday, or you want to go traveling, or if you're like me and you're about to, you're gonna have a baby, I was thinking, well, I might be a bit busy, so you want to be thinking, how do I make sure that the money keeps rolling in consistently? So, cool, come There you go. So let's talk about the reasons why you may not be making money consistently right now. And what's that costing you as well? Okay. So let's have a look at some of the reasons. I'm willing to bet, not a betting person, but I'm willing to bet that your marketing message is not as clear as you would like. So when I've been going to quite a few events recently, different conferences and things, good opportunities to meet people and network. And it's interesting that when I ask people what it is they do, some people are very good and very clear. And then other people are, I help you to make more money, or I help you to, grow your business, and which is fine, but it doesn't really make you stand apart from anybody else. And it took me a long time to realize this now. So when somebody says to me, what is it that you do? And I talk about tiny time, big results. And I say my mission is to help business owners stop trading time for money. So I help you, teach you how to create online courses, group programs, premium packages. And it's interesting because since I made the distinction and I kind of, switched a few things over, now when I say what it is that I do, people's eyes light up. They get bigger. And, their first response is either, I need you, or I know somebody who does need you. Or, do you have a business card? I'd love to know more. And that's when I knew that actually I was now hitting the mark, that people were actually seeing a real possibility and potential. And remember, not every single person that you meet is going to necessarily want to work with you. So they're going to work with you, but they might know somebody else who does. But if your marketing message is not clear and you kind of maybe fumble over your words, maybe you take a little bit of time to do that, that can be really disconcerting to somebody, and they kind of go, oh, that's nice, and they just nod, and you move on, and you think, oh no, death, because it's just not been that clear. Another reason is that you're not visible enough, that people just don't see you enough. You're maybe being very busy, but you're not being effective. So, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I didn't even have time to stop for lunch, or, I haven't even taken a coffee break. And yet your busyness may not necessarily be effective. Your time runs away with you. So if you ever, doing stuff and then you look and you think, oh my God, what time is it now? Maybe it's just running away with you. And again, you're not getting the results that you want. And that's what we have to always be thinking about. It's like, is what you're doing on a regular basis getting you the result that you want? You don't have a full practice of clients. So that stops you from making consistent money. You start every month with a zero balance. So maybe, you're so in that, I just need to get the next client, that, the next month you're thinking, crap, I have no money coming in. Maybe you're easily distracted, oh, email, oh, Facebook ping, and all of those thoughts. And now I'm sitting there going, oh my God, have I left Facebook on as I'm recording this? You think you need to learn more. So maybe you're just thinking, I need to go and do more courses, or I need to learn more about how to do keywords or SEO, whatever it might be. The thing is, there is a time for learning, and then there is a time for implementing. And when you want consistent income, then it really is about implementing the essentials and the fundamentals to really help you, make big strides. I don't want you just to make little tiny steps, although little steps are good as well. But I want you to really stride forward and make big progress. And maybe your marketing strategy is a bit of hope and pray. It's a bit like throwing spaghetti on the wall and hoping that it will stick. And yeah, that doesn't work really very well, because a lot of times it doesn't stick, or it might stick for a few seconds and then it slides back down again. So these are all the reasons why you might not be making money consistently right now. So what's it costing you? Because I know from my own experience and from working with my clients and my community that having a roller coaster of cash flow and clients and that feast or famine can be really, really hard. It can be a real struggle, because first of all, your peace of mind, you just don't have it. You're thinking, how am I going to pay the bills? You wake up in the middle of the night and you think, oh my God, I've got to pay my credit card, and it's a horrible feeling. Do I have enough money for groceries this week? Do I have enough money to pay for childcare this week? All of those things that are going through your mind, that's causing stress in your body. And was actually talking about this just yesterday, actually, that, you know, nothing ages the body faster than stress and the constant stress that we put ourselves under. You know, income going up and down constantly is, it's really hard to, you know, because you're thinking, okay, I need this much money. And what happens is you get so used to just bringing in that money that you then feel like you're never able to kind of really make those big leaps that you want to make. Bills are paid erratically. Maybe you have a lot of late fees that you have to pay because you're not able to make those payments on time. Maybe you're not feeling it, you know, because you're thinking, oh, like, this, you know, when you're stressed out and, you know, you're in that negative frame of mind, you're just not feeling it, you know, and then you just don't want to show up. You want to hide under your quilt and just say, I'm having a duvet day today. Maybe you feel like a fake because you think, you know, who am I to, you know, say I'm a business person when I'm not bringing any money in right now? And I want you to know that all of these things, everyone experiences it. You're not alone in that respect. Everyone experiences. I've experienced this. I know that everyone who's watching this training has experienced this. So you're not alone. It's not something that's deficient in you. You know, you get so fed up, you get so tired. You know, costing you from a marketing perspective that people don't know what it is that you do and how you can help them. And the way I like to think of this is if you were to meet somebody at a conference and they were to say, you know, like, oh, what is it that you do? Or somebody says, oh God, I really need help with online courses. And they say, oh, you need to talk to Yasmin. You know, she can help you with that. Or, you know, if somebody says, you know, God, my time management is up the swanny. And they say, oh, you need to talk to the Tiny Time Big Results girl, you know, Yasmin. You want your name to be the one that's on the tip of their tongue and the one that's saying, go and talk to this person, go and talk to this person. I've had a number of opportunities come to me recently, and I haven't sought them out or anything, but it's amazing what, and I always ask the question, and this is a really useful tip for you as well, is, you know, ask the question of like, well, how did you find me? You know, if you have somebody who comes and says, oh, I'd love to learn more about you, and I always say, how did you find me? And then I, you know, a few really good opportunities, and they said, oh, a colleague mentioned your name, and I was like, who's that colleague? You know, don't go digging too deep. But it's really useful when people start to get to know you, and that's really when, you know, you become more visible and people know what it is that you can do for them. And that obviously takes me to that last point of your invisibility. You know, it's like Harry Potter and you've got your invisibility cloak on. You need to cast that invisibility cloak off because we need to see you now, okay? This is about building your brand, building your business, and we need to see you, okay? You ready? Okay, I'll take a quick sip of my coffee. That's nice coffee. That's coffee from Aldi. It's really good. Yes, I drink instant. Don't judge me. Okay. So the reason why I know this is because I've been there too, and I was in corporate for 12 years before I started my own business, and I've been in business for about 4 years now. And honestly, it's like the ultimate self-development tool because the amount of stuff that I've learned about myself and obviously about how to do business, it's just mind-boggling. And the thing is, as I have been, my Tiny Time Big Results was born in 2014, and the things that I have, it was a culmination of all the work that had been done previously to that, which was really interesting because when I kind of really got to grips with what Tiny Time is all about and how you get big results from that tiny time, the thing that I know is that you have to know what to focus on because you can't do everything. And in reality, like your tiny time might be 40 hours compared to 100 hours that you used to do. Mine's typically around 15, maybe 20 hours a week. Because I work to normally about 3-4 hours a day. But you have to know what to focus on. And that's true for life anyway, that, you know, you have to know what you're focusing on because you can't do it all. So what is it that's going to really create that great return for you? You have to know when to learn and when to implement. Really important, because don't just, you know, I think this is one of the things that when we're distracted, like with things like Facebook and Google and emails, is, you know, on Facebook, when you read one article, it brings up all these other articles that you can also look at, and then you just like, you're consuming and consuming and consuming, but not focusing on the fundamentals of business and focusing on the things that are actually going to get you the results that you want. You have to make time for play. All work and no play makes me very cranky. I'm really not a nice person to be around when I'm really tired and stressed, and I realize actually I just haven't made any time for myself. And play could be that, you know, you just take 10 minutes out of your day just to be able to kind of, you know, decompress. and you have to be results focused. I'm not one of those people that's constantly going, oh, you need to hustle, 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 but you do have to be results focused. And when you know what results you're trying to achieve, then it helps you. Again, it's that level of clarity that helps. It's like it pinpoints everything that you're trying to do. And that is really, really powerful. So everything that I'm sharing with you today is all the stuff that I've had to learn from bitter experience. So this is the first time that you've ever heard any of my trainings. Oh, maybe it's the 100th time that you've heard me. I'm very open and transparent about what I've learned and how this can help you, because all the things that I'm going to be sharing with you today is all the things that have really helped me and really worked for me, especially with my tiny time. So what do you need to focus on then when you want to make consistent money every month? And I've just put a figure of 3K. Now your figure might be different. That's okay. It might be 3,000. It might be 5,000. It might be 1,000. It's up to you. Okay. And I'm working only 15 hours a week. For me, that was just a case of, that's my model. These are the things that I focus on. You might be working more. So again, it's got to be tailored to what it is that you do. So what do you need to focus on? Well, there's 3 areas that you need to focus on when it comes to your business and making sure that you're bringing in consistent income. And these are the 3 areas that you need to work on, not work on, but think about on a daily basis, so that you are like that laser. You're not a scattergun and going da, 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 da. You are actually like that focused person. Okay, so your money, your marketing, and your minutes. Okay, and for those of you that are familiar with Tiny Time Big Results, I'm just going to take 2 seconds just to talk about the 4 pillars of what Tiny Time Big Results is all about, because this will help you to understand why I'm talking about these 3 areas. Tiny Time Big Results philosophy is built on 4 key pillars of purpose, profitability, productivity, and then play. And when you focus your business in these areas, making sure that your business is aligned to your purpose, it's, you have a profitable business model, you're making the most of the time that you have, and you're incorporating time for self-care and play, then you have a really thriving, successful business. And that's why in this training, what I want to do is focus on these 3 main areas. Because if I was to say to you, okay, you need to go and make time for play, and you're sitting there thinking, I've no money coming in, I have no time, you're not going to be in a mood for play. So these are really essential areas to focus on to make sure that you're bringing that money in consistently. So let's talk about money first. Woohoo, exciting topic. Quick sip of my coffee before we go diving into this. So you might have some ideas and beliefs about money, and these may be hindering you when you are actually creating your, when you're actually trying to make money in your business. So some of the things that you might be thinking is making money is really hard. I have rules about how I make money. This was a big one for me. I had all these rules about how I make money in my business, and then all these things kept coming out at me, and I was like, do you know what I need to do? I need to be more open to opportunities. Looking at my money stresses me out. Are you one of those people that says, I don't want to look at the bank balance, I don't want to look at my income invoicing because it's just going to stress me out? Maybe you hate talking about money. Are you one of those people that when you're having a sales conversation and it comes to the price, you go, no thank you, no thank you, I don't want to talk about this right now? And maybe you're not clear on your income goals. So it's funny because when I do when I'm talking with clients and when I'm having sales conversations with people, and I often ask them, like, what is your income goal? And I don't really like to talk about that, or I don't really like to think about that, or I just want to make enough. And that is always a red flag to me, because I was thinking, well, what's enough? 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. I mean, there are people out there who are making 100,000 a month. What's enough? Is it 1,000? It's not clear enough. And yes, I'm a big believer in having huge amount of clarity and expressing that clarity as well. So if you don't know what it is that you're trying to achieve and how much money you're trying to bring in, then I'm willing to bet that you are not bringing that money in consistently because there's a lack of clarity. I'm not saying that to beat up on anybody, because I know I've done that myself as well. I just want to get enough to get by. Well, do you really want to just get by? You know, when we get close to our money, and when we understand our money, and when we realize that money is just simply a value exchange, then, you know, life suddenly opens up, opportunities open up. And the more value you put out there, the more, you know, and you have your marketing head on, which we're going to be talking about, you know, you will make money. But if you're not willing to look at your money, if you're not willing to transform your relationship to money, then chances are you're going to keep getting the same result. And again, I speak from bitter experience about this. Like, I've had times where I'd be saying, I don't want to look at my bank statement. I don't want to look at the credit card bill. I don't want to, you know, do X, Y, and Z because I'm worried about it. And that's the time where I say, go, Yasmin, log on, check it out now. Okay. So money is, it's such an emotive topic. It really is such an emotive topic. And, you know, it's funny because when I do say, well, how much money do you want to make to somebody? Oh, I don't know. And it's like they shut down. And honestly, we need to be far more open about money. I'm not saying that you go and talk to everybody and say, oh, this is how much I made this month. And, you know, don't be that person. But it's about being open and willing to be honest with yourself. And then maybe if you have, like, you know, some shared confidants, people that you trust, that you think, I really need to get to grips with my money, so that I'm better at it. You know, I want to get better at it, because you want to show to the universe that you're a good custodian of money. You know, if you want more money, then you got to show that you are ready to look after it and nurture it and, you know, make it multiply. But if you're kind of always hiding and kind of going, oh, don't look at me, don't look at me, then that's what's not going to happen. So what does work when it comes to your money? Clarity on goals. Big. Honestly, I talk all the time about clarity. And it's because I spent a good bit of my self-employment journey in a fog of confusion, if you like. Honestly, clarity is just so powerful. And it's just mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing about how clarity creates your reality for you. And when you're not clear, your reality then reflects that. Not setting goals that make you feel like, so if you're the type of person that's always making around $1,000 a month, and then you suddenly think, I'm going to make $10,000, and immediately there's that kind of feeling in the, you know, the pit of your stomach, and you think, oh, I'm never going to be able to do that. Like, why would you set yourself a goal that's going to make you feel so instead of actually thinking, okay, I'd like to double my income, or I'd like to add 10%, you know, over a year, you know, that 10% is going to add up. You know, but set goals that really excite you and help you think about the type of person that you're going to become when you've achieved that goal, instead of just thinking that it's this big holy grail. Ignore all the people online who are going on about, you know, I made 6 figures yesterday, or I made, you know, whatever, 3 trillion dollars. You know, ignore all of that. This is about you. This is about you putting the blinkers on and being really focused about what is important and what works for you. No flip-flopping on price. This is really important. Like, don't be sitting there constantly discounting to people or giving too much away. Be really clear on your pricing structure and know that it feels in alignment with you internally. You know, again, you hear a lot of advice, and I think it's bad advice, of, you know, just slap a big ticket price on something. But if you're feeling in any way, any sense of misalignment, you're not going to sell. It's not going to sell. It's not going to move. So pricing is a very personal issue, but you also have to be savvy about how you price. Okay. Have a clear idea of your own value. Wow, this is a biggie, because I know you're sitting there thinking, well, I think everyone knows what I know, and this comes easily to me, and yeah, I'm not going to charge a huge amount for that. Got to have a clear idea of your own value and price accordingly. Know your money. Just get to know your money as if you're getting to know its inside, you know, leg measurement. And then have habits that affirm. Like, I do things on a daily basis that really rock my world. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Like, I'm, you know, from a tiny time perspective, daily habits are things that really root me and ground me. And I have some daily habits that I do around money that, yeah, just going to blow your mind. It really is going to blow your mind. And that's what's important to think about when you're thinking about your money. What is it that works? Do all of these things that I've just shared with you. and really think about, okay, I'm willing to turn this around. Okay, excuse me, let me. Your marketing. Okay, what's not working for you right now? Maybe you've told yourself some of these things as well. Marketing is sleazy. Marketing isn't for me. I want to be authentic. I don't want to be all salesy. What will people think? I don't have the time. I can't be everywhere. Let's go through these a bit one at a time because these are biggies. So marketing is sleazy. Okay. Well, marketing for me, I really enjoy marketing. I never thought I'd say that, but I actually really enjoy it. And what's happened is in the process that I've learned is that it's become second nature to me. So yesterday I was in an event and I just had a few minutes, you know, I was just sitting down, taking a little break, and I went onto Facebook Live and just did a quick 5-minute video. And for me, because I'm very clear on what my message is, marketing is that's what it is. It's sharing your message. So it doesn't feel sleazy to me. I'm just sharing what I think, and you know, some people like it and some people don't, and that's fine. Marketing isn't for me. Well, the reality is if you're in business, you have to be marketing your business. That's how people get to know you. Otherwise, you are invisible. You want to be authentic. Great, do it. Be authentic. You know, you don't have to follow anybody else's model or anything like that. You know, be authentic, be you. So, you know, when I'm drinking my coffee, or I don't know, maybe dropping a little F-bomb, I promise I will, I'll try not to, you know, but that's me. And, you know, if you know me in person and you know that I do this a lot, I talk a lot with my hands. But that's me. When I'm doing my speaking engagement, again, I talk a lot with my hands. And you probably see this in the screen. That's me. And so I don't apologize for that, because that's just how I get my, it's a way for me to help me generate energy. And, you know, it kind of helps me to kind of be able to have energy in my voice as well. I don't want to be salesy. Listen, you're in business. You want to make sales. You're not going to be salesy. When you're making a sale, what you're doing is you're showing somebody. This is a mug of coffee. It's €3, for example. Would you like it? Okay. I know that you're probably not, maybe you're not in the business of selling coffee, and that is fairly simple value exchange. Well, it's not different to anything else. Like, you know, if you're wanting to buy a top, if you're wanting to buy a course, you know, you want to know that that's actually something that's going to really benefit me. It's going to make me feel really good. You're not being salesy. You know, you're not going to be one of those pushy people that says, you know, listen, I know you don't drink coffee and I know coffee gives you migraines, but you're going to buy this cup of coffee. You're not going to be that person. So don't worry about being salesy. What will people think? I've had this a lot, actually. It's interesting because people say, you know, you do videos and you're not worried about what people will think. No, quite frankly, I am in my business. I love my business. I feel like I have a mission, and therefore I'm going to share that. And that's pretty much it. And when you do worry about what people will think, I can guarantee you they're probably not thinking about you anyway. I don't have the time. Now, this is a really big one, actually. Because I know that, you know, it sometimes can feel like marketing is this big beast, and you're thinking, how am I going to market? I can't be on all the social media platforms. I can't be everywhere, and, you know, I can't spread myself so thin. You don't have to. You know, one of the things that I really, I suppose, honed in my business is being able to market in tiny pockets of time. And it's completely doable. It's when you're sitting, waiting, you know, if I'm cooking dinner and I'm waiting for the sauce, for the pasta sauce to cook, I'll do a little bit of marketing. So, you know, honestly, marketing, you don't have to spend all the time in the world. It could just be as little as 10 minutes a day. And wouldn't that be pretty cool? 10 minutes a day. I don't want people to look at me. Okay. Now, I could do this. Okay, so now you can't see me anymore in the screen. And I'll just bring you back up again. So, you know what, like, if you don't want to do videos, and, you know, I know a lot of people, I've spoken to a lot of people in this, I don't want to do videos, I really don't want to do videos. And when you really, really don't want to do something, you will find every excuse under the sun not to do it. So, you know, hide yourself, you know, put yourself on, you know, do a screen capture video, but don't stop putting yourself out there because you're worried about what people will think, or, you know, that the fact that they're looking at you. Because if you want to be known for your expertise, you want to be known for your business, you want your business to get out there. Nowadays, it is all about the personalities, because brands big brands are learning this as well, that, you know, this is why a lot of the small businesses are completely doing amazingly, is because they have, you know, a personality behind them. And you look at people like Brendan Bashar, and you look at Marie Forleo, oh God, I'm going to struggle to think of these people now, but, you know, these are all people who are willing to, you know, stand out. And that's really what we have to do, especially when you think about social media. It's about standing out, but doing it in an authentic way that feels right to you. You don't have to be Marie Forleo with the glossy hair or anything like that, but you do need to stand out. I don't know how to use technology. That's easily fixable. That's really easy to be remedied, because there's some very simple technology tools that you can use that will allow you to market your business very quickly and very effectively. And so I'll talk a little bit more about that shortly. So what does, oh, hello. Okay, so what does work when it comes to marketing? Having a clear marketing message is supremely powerful. I can't stop saying that because it is so important. It's so powerful. A genuine enthusiasm for what it is that you're doing, willing to put yourself out there and, you know, kind of go out on a limb, because that's what most people have to do in order to really achieve that greatness. No fly-by-nights. The thing is with marketing is, what you're doing is, especially if somebody is experiencing you and they've never experienced you before, then what you're doing is you're initiating this sequence of know, like, and trust with them. And yet, if they don't ever get to know you, then, you know, the trust isn't there, and people will only, you know, give you their money in exchange for whatever it is that you're selling when they feel like they can trust you. And it's amazing that when you constantly see somebody, like, if you really like their message and you like the way that they, you know, they present themselves, whatever it is that they're doing, I guarantee you, you will buy eventually. It might take 2 years, but you will buy, because they've really created that trust with you, and you like their stuff, and you think, oh, do you know what? You know, if their free stuff is good, then I wonder what their paid stuff is going to be like. You know, just think of yourself as that consumer, and then put yourself in the position of the person who's in the business owner, and you're thinking, well, how do I create that relationship? People get you, they want to know more about you, you're standing out, and you're marketing consistently. And this is the thing that's going to make you stand apart from everybody else, is that you are the one who's going to keep showing up, keep plugging on, because even if you're not getting the results that you want, I promise you, it is like pushing the boulder up a hill. That once you get that momentum going, and you know, keep fueling that momentum, you don't just kind of go, oh great, now I'm over the crest of the hill, but, you know, because it does take a lot of effort to get there, you know, and then just keep it going. It becomes a lot easier, because, you know, it's like the economies of scale, that, you know, it does become easier, but you've got to be there to begin with, to put in the legwork. This is what works when it comes to your marketing. Your minutes. So what's not working for you right now? Maybe you don't know where to start most days. Maybe you keep affirming to yourself that I don't have enough time, I've got too much to do. Maybe you are easily distracted by, you know, your Facebook or your Twitter or your emails, that you're constantly checking your emails. I actually read somewhere that checking emails constantly is making us stupider. Is that even a word? Is that making us more stupid? I don't know. Anyway, maybe you feel clueless when it comes to simple tech tools, and you feel like that's what's holding you back because you spend so long trying to master them. If you're not sure what you're working towards, then, you know, if you're sitting down at your desk and thinking, what do I do now? Then chances are your minutes are running away with you. You're working long hours, but you don't really have much to show for it. You're going to bed exhausted, but still struggling. And maybe you're never switching off either. You know, maybe you're always working. And that's not a good recipe, because when you are working all the time, you're leading yourself to burnout, and creativity flows when you are relaxed. You know, I always get great ideas when I'm in the shower, and, you know, I get great ideas when I'm out walking, and so I always have a little notepad just to kind of jot it down, so that, but it's because you're doing something completely different and you're switching off, that allows you to be able to kind of get that creativity flowing. You know, when it comes to the time that you have, I really firmly, strongly, passionately believe that Tiny time is not a challenge, it's a unique opportunity, because if you can master this and make 3K a month every month, and you're really happy with that, or 5K, whatever that figure is, doesn't matter what the figure is, but if you can master your time and bring the money in that allows you to live the lifestyle that you want, you have made it, baby. You know, this is what's going to make you have this amazing life. So I really want you to think about this. You know, your minutes, where you spend your minutes. As Jim Rohn, the late Jim Rohn, used to say all the time, was you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. So really focusing on your minutes and making sure that what you are doing is working is crucial. So what does work when it comes to your minutes? Clarity, purpose, and focus. Oh, look, it's that C word again, the good C word. Not just sitting down and wondering where to start. You know, this is what I'm going to be doing today. This is what I'm going to be doing this week. Knowing your destination, crucial. Knowing your destination is, oh my God, you need to know what your outcome is. What is it that you're working towards? Now, it's not always about the destination, as in, you know, you just kind of put your head down and just achieve that destination. It's about the journey as well. But wouldn't you like to enjoy the journey as well? Having a plan that excites, having a cunning plan for the distractions, and making time for play. These are things that work. So even if you do only have 3 hours a day, honestly, if you are able to really understand what it is that you're working towards and breaking it down so that you know what you're going to be doing on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, honestly, you're going to master this in no time at all. And you're going to be wondering how on earth you lived without this knowledge and how you operated beforehand. Because I get moments like that when I think, what was I doing before? You know, I must have been just wasting so much time. So here's my question for you. What if working longer and harder was not necessary to make good money consistently? Because I know there is that school of thought out there that makes you think that if I need to make more money, I'll work longer and harder. What if that's just not true? Interesting. So what does that mean? Well, I want to propose to you an idea that what if it was just 10 minutes a day that would be all it takes to get you creating good money consistently month after month? What if just in 10 minutes, you know, 10 minutes for your money, 10 minutes for your marketing, and 10 minutes for your minutes, that you knew exactly what you're going to be doing? Like, how amazing would that be to know that you are like that freaking laser gun, that you're just like laser pointed and that's it? Wouldn't that be pretty cool? I think that would be pretty cool. And you know what? You're lucky, because that's exactly what I want to talk to you about now, is actually how do you master your money, your marketing, and your minutes in just 10 minutes a day or less as well. And so I'm really excited to share with you the Tiny Time Mastery series. And this is the 10 minutes a day series. Now, I'm just going to take a few minutes to let you know about the Tiny Time Mastery series. And then I'm going to be wrapping up the call. And remember, I was saying to you at the beginning that I'm going to be sharing with you a little secret about Marie Forleo. So stay tuned. So I'm just going to take a few minutes now to tell you about the Tiny Time Mastery series, because I do believe that when you master these 3 areas, you're going to be laughing and singing and dancing and wondering what on earth you ever did before. Now, the Tiny Time Mastery series is comprises of 3 short courses, if you like. The first one is Master Your Money, funnily enough. Now, let me just move me over. Hello, you go down. Let's just move you over here. Okay, so in this e-course, and they're all online courses, so in this e-course, I'm going to be showing you about how you make sure that your business model isn't holding you back, and the 3 vital components that you absolutely need to make sure that you have in place when you have tiny time. Because if you're constantly trading time for money, then what's happening is that you do have to work longer and harder to make more money. But if you tweak your business model in such a way that means that you can actually leverage the time that you have, leverage the resources you have, and have a profitable business model, that's going to make a world of difference. I'm going to show you how to create simple and sexy income goals that are exciting to reach and that does not stress you out. And this technique that I'm going to be sharing with you is really powerful. It was transformative for me, because when I learned this myself and I went, whoa, that was like, more people need to know about this, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. How to make sure that your pricing isn't damaging your business. So how to price yourself so that you are, clearly positioning yourself in the marketplace and creating the income that you want. And I'm going to be sharing with you and showing you the 3 daily habits that you need to have in place that will transform your relationship with money. And once you have the foundation set, all it's going to take each day to master your money is just 10 minutes or less. Okay. And that's why this course really excites me, because it is about understanding the fundamentals of business and fundamentals of your money. And then, you know what? You're going to be flying it. And doing your accounts on a regular basis, doing your yearly tax returns, all of that stuff is going to feel so much easier because you have mastered your money. So this is the first course that I wanted to in the mastery series, which is Master Your Money in 10 minutes a day or less. Might not take you 10 minutes even. The second course is called Master Your Marketing in 10 minutes a day. Now, as you already know, I firmly believe that you have to market your business. You have to. It's one of those things. So in this course, I'm going to be showing you how you nail your message, how you create clarity on your audience, how do you find them and woo them, decide which marketing method is best for you, because you know what? You don't have to do them all. You really don't have to do them all. So stop killing yourself trying to spread yourself across all the platforms. You don't. So let's choose which one is right for you. How to create wowzer marketing to get you noticed. Now this is really, I'm going to be showing you some really simple tech tools that you can use that will allow you then to market your business in tiny pockets of time. Think less than 5 minutes. Think me cooking the pasta sauce or waiting for, to pick up somebody, at the school or whatever it might be. But literally, you've got 5 minutes, you can quickly market your business and you're going to really love it. It's going to become second nature to you. And that's what, honestly, I really have discovered a love for marketing, because I see it as this amazing force, because you're getting your message out there. And I know that you want to get your message out there. So let's do this as simply as possible. And with this program, with this course, it'll be less than 10 minutes a day. And then the third program in the series is called Master Your Minutes in 10 minutes a day. And like I shared before, that, with Tiny Time, every minute counts. So in this course, I'm going to be showing you how to create a compelling 90-day plan to boost your profits. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that 90-day plan and turn it into a monthly, weekly, and daily plan. So you're never going to sit back down again and go, oh, what do I do now? You're never going to do that again. I'm going to show you how to stay focused with a very simple technique. I'm going to help you eliminate the top 3 distractions, and I'm going to help you stay on track and stop self-sabotage, because oftentimes you are sabotaging yourself when you get distracted by bright, shiny objects. Oh, I need to learn that. Oh, what's that? I'm going to show you how to stop that self-sabotage, and I'll be showing you how to switch off, because you need to switch off. You need to make time for play. And so in this course around Master Your Minutes, again, set the foundations in place, and then you'll be able to master them in 10 minutes or less every single day. So this is really going to set you up for massive success, because imagine you are literally going to start making that money consistently, month after month. All the courses are bite-sized trainings. I'm the Tiny Time Queen, after all. I can't be giving you hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of videos. It's all bite-sized training. It's all going to be designed to get you focused on what gets results. I really do believe it's your time to make money consistently, grow your business, not just get by. I don't want you to just get by. We're not here to get by. We're here to profit and thrive. And so these courses, these 3 courses, are going to be so transformative for you. Now, you don't want to be here. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be here in 12 months' time in the same position. Okay, still just getting by, or still just barely making enough. You want to be the one who makes money easily. Marketing is going to be second nature to you, and your productivity is through the roof. And this is all possible, completely possible for you. And this is the really exciting bit. I hope you're really, really thrilled and excited about these courses, because 10 minutes a day to master your money, your marketing, and your minutes. And that's going to lead you to making that consistent income of 1K, 3K, 5K. Remember, the figure doesn't matter. It's what's important to you. Each of these courses is just $49. I am going to be selling them as a bundle for just all 3 of them for $99. Now, the courses are going to be released at the beginning of May, and the special launch price at the moment is just all three for $49. All three for just $49, which is pretty freaking amazing. So I would love to welcome you into these programs. Let me move myself up there again, so you can see the link there. So it's just, if you go to www.yasminvorajee.com/Tiny Time Mastery with Yasmin, and you can get your hand on this bundle for just $49. All three, I'm not kidding, $49, that's it. And the courses will be released at the beginning of May, and I will give you access. You've got lifetime access then. You can master your money, marketing, and minutes all day long if you want. But you're going to get all three for just $49. Once it's launched, then it will be going to the $99. That's still a fantastic price for what I'm going to be sharing with you, because these are practices and habits and techniques that are really going to transform your business and help you to make that consistent income. So all three for only $99 is the normal price. Special launch price is get all three for only $49. Oh, I need to move this up again. Hold on. Yay, there you go. And there's the link as well. And like I say, courses will be released at the beginning of May. I hope you can see just how much value I've packed into this course, into these courses, how much they're going to help you to really focus on what gets you results. So money, marketing, minutes, that's all I want you to be, that's your mantra from now on, is that's all I want you to be thinking about, is how do you master your money, marketing, and minutes, so it enables you to have that consistent income. And remember, like, you could make 3K and then you think, okay, great, I've made 3K, now I want to make 5K, you know, and then you know the methodology of what you need to do to create those 5K months. It is all possible, and it is all completely doable for you. It is now time for you to profit and thrive. It's time for you to make money consistently and grow your business, because when you have consistent income, you now have a bit of wiggle room, and now you can think about how you're going to invest in your business. And that's really powerful. You need to be able to reinvest back into your business as well. Focus on what gets results, make money easily, make marketing your second nature, and make your productivity soar. They're my promises to you in the Tiny Time Mastery Series bundle, which you can get your hands on for just $49. I said to you at the beginning, just as we're wrapping up now, that there's a little secret that I have about Marie Forleo, okay? So, there you go. The secret about Marie Forleo. It's not her glossy hair or her gorgeous outfits that make her business so successful. Now, they're part of her marketing message and who she is, and it's like the whole Jersey girl thing, and, you know, her dancing and everything like that. It's all part of who she is. But the secret about Marie Forleo, which I think a lot of people either just don't want to acknowledge, and they know about it, but they just don't want to give it any credence, or they just miss this completely. The thing is, it's not that she is gorgeous, skinny mini, and you know, she is so you know, she's been interviewed by Oprah and Richard Branson, and, you know, she's obviously such an influencer. The secret about Marie is that she is consistent. I've been following Marie for a long time now, and every Tuesday there's a Q&A Tuesday. You know, every week she has her episode. She shows up every single week. Now, I'm always really interested to see about where people have started from. And so I am always looking and thinking, I go back into YouTube and look at her older videos. And you know what? They're nowhere near as slick as what she is now. But that's an evolution. That's what we're all, you know, that's what we're all about. You look at some of my older videos and I'll be like, oh my God. But she shows up. She has been showing up consistently for years now. And that's why her one program with B School, for example, I think like it makes her over $10 million. And she sells that once a year. But for the rest of the year, she is there showing up, consistently marketing, consistently putting herself out there. So it's not about the glossy hair. You don't need the glossy hair. As you can see, I don't have the glossy hair. I don't have the gorgeous outfits. I'm certainly not skinny mini, not with this pregnancy bump. But it's not about that, because it's all about what makes you you and bringing that to, you know, more of you. But it's about the consistency. People want to get to know you, like you, and trust you. So let's make sure that you have got something to share with them. And in the marketing mastery course, you're going to get that. You know, when you're focused on your money, you're going to know where to spend your time, what to do with return on investments. And when you're focusing on your minutes, you're going to know what you're going to spend your time on. There'll be no more wastage. Okay, you're going to be a lean, mean focusing machine with the Tiny Time Mastery series. And all of this is geared for you and me, the likes of you and me, who, you know, have limited time to work in your business. So I hope you have enjoyed this free training. I'm really excited to share the Tiny Time Mastery series. All the details are on screen now of how you can get your hands on all 3 courses for just $49 until the launch, and then after that it'll be going up to $99. So I hope you've enjoyed the training today, and I look forward to seeing you there. Hold on, we'll stop the share. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and I look forward to welcoming you into the Tiny Time Mastery series as well. All right, my lovelies, bye.